Welcome to Thriving Tribesmen. My name is Curry, your host, and I'm excited to be making this episode. I remember many years ago, and when it comes to watching films, I generally pick films based off of who's acting, who's the main actor, and who's the producer. There's certain producers I like, for example, Christopher Nolan. Anything that Christopher Nolan would make, I'm definitely watching. And then there's certain actors that I would be like, Jake Gyllenhaal, Heath Ledger. So there's one time when I saw a picture of Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger, and there was a movie, Brokeback Mountain. I didn't watch the trailer, and I thought, I definitely want to watch that. So I just didn't even bother watching the trailer because I thought, this really good actors. I mean, these guys have done a really good body of work. So I remember, saying to my mate, I'm going to watch this thing here. I need to go and watch this thing. And I didn't watch the trailer. So we buy popcorn, buy the tickets, we go into this place, we're really excited. And the other bit about me is that I do like Western films. I do like the sort of old times, like sort of stuff like Braveheart, so with the medieval times as well. So I thought this was going to be something like that, where, somebody is trying to buy ranches, or at least force people off ranches so they can build some sort of railway track, and these guys are now going to have to be fighting some injustice or some sort. That's what was in my mind. So I'm sitting there thinking, holy shit, this is going to be amazing. So the film starts, and then it starts watching. I'm thinking, this is a bit slow for a Western. And it keeps going, and the storyline develops. I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe this is about two cowboys that want to have some gay sex. I was like, holy shit, this is not what I was expecting to watch. And it just progressively got worse. It was like, fuck it, I didn't really want to be in this place. And it just got to the point where I just like, fuck it. There's no counseling in here. There's no, fighting of any injustice. So I was like, fuck that, I'm going to leave. And I literally left without finishing the film. And you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with sexless relationship and so on? When your woman tells you that I need you to share your feelings, I need to share what's going on, it's exactly what I was feeling. Like, oh yeah, I really want to hear what's going on with you. I want to see what's going wrong with you. I want to share this moment so we can get stronger together. That's what she thinks she wants. But in reality, when she hears what you're saying, it goes against her reptilian brain. Like, her reptilian brain is that she will more prone to feeling fear. She's more prone to anxiety. She's more prone to depression. And because it's just a survival mechanism. So when you bring complex problems, for example, she will definitely be able to solve some problems, but in many cases, you will be seeking your leadership to be able to navigate through that. So, for example, for fear, if she can see that you've got the ability to protect, that answers the question for fear. She doesn't have to feel fear. When she sees that you've got strategic thinking, then she won't have reason to have anxiety, because she can trust your judgment on things that you can be doing. And then, more importantly, resilience. So when you have issues that are going on where you're suffering with some sort of problem, you have to show resilience and not share with your partner what is going on, because that becomes, of course, triggers her. And then all of a sudden, while she wants to be the one that's going to be empathetic and listen, she's got no mechanism to be empathetic, because all of a sudden you're triggering her to these places where she's going to be feeling fear, anxiety, and depression. And therefore, while you think sharing your feelings is going to be the thing that's going to make you feel close to you, yeah, she might feel close to you, but definitely not want to fuck you. That's so it's got this real destructive stuff. You don't share your fucking feelings, no matter what you fucking hear from all these stupid fuckers that keep saying it. And I hear people we speak on the phone, and they say, oh yeah, I need to really share this with my wife. I'm like, no, don't. You can come and share it with me. You can come and share it in our community. You can share with the other guys, make friends, be close to people that are males that can actually understand what you're going through. And yes, you need to be sharing those things, but you never share it with the wife, because it's like, for example, and this is my last example, and as I said, I'm going to make this nice and sweet and short. Imagine going to war and your general is telling you how much he fears going to war. Like, everybody fears going to war. Everybody fears dying. Everybody fears screwing up. It's a legitimate fear that your general will have. But he will have to rely on his training, his tactics, his experience to be able to navigate through that. But one thing that he will never or should never ever do is tell you how much afraid he is and how much he's afraid to lose his people and how he's not capable of protecting everyone. And if he does that, you're definitely not going to feel a sense of confidence. You're definitely not going to be operating at your maximum. And that's exactly what we fucking do or being told to do. Absolutely bullshit. Like, pisses me off. Like, this is one of the things that pisses me off when I hear people. And I heard a coach say it, and it triggered me in the morning, but I sort of let it go. And then I was on a call with somebody, and then he triggered me again. And this time I'm just fucked off with it, you know. So don't ever fucking share your feelings to your wife. Yes, you can share it with the guys. Yes, you can come and share it with me. Like, just come and talk. Just tell me that, yeah, you're suffering with whatever you're suffering with. I'm struggling, all of this stuff. No problem. Come and speak to a guy that was going to absolutely understand what you're going through. And we'll walk you through strategies on what to do. Now, I'm not saying don't ever share what's going on. I think you can share your victories. So, for example, that's more empowering to say, you know what, because of those financial issues that were happening that month, I was struggling mentally, and I didn't know how I was going to go through it, but I managed to figure out a way through it. And while that was a difficult time, I found something where I could strategize. I wrote stuff down, and then I did this and I done that, and then all of a sudden I started finding our way through it. And that was a tough time, but I'm so glad that I was able to deal with it. When you share that, she's going to feel so empowered that, look at this guy who was down in the dumps and then managed to fix it. Like, that is more empowering in terms of sharing. But don't share when you're going through it. Like, fucking hell, dude, this is going to keep you in a sexless relationship. Just keep going. Be fucking resilient. Be strategic. Like I said, it's dominance, isn't it? It's all roads lead to dominance. You gotta show your ability to protect. And this falls squarely within the realms of resilience, that there are times when the outcomes that you wanted to happen don't happen, and you're going to feel like life is dealing you a lot of losses, and it's continuously, wherever you turn, you're getting fucking losses. You just need to put your big boy pants on and fucking deal with it. Like, just fucking deal with it. And when you deal with it, you're going to find yourself, just keep plowing through it. If you've got places where you just feel exhausted, you don't know what to do, this is where it comes in handy to be part of a community with big guys that are going through something similar, or not, or at least people that can actually advise you on what you need to do. And again, this becomes very empowering, because again, when you now then figure this out, you can share it. Yeah, you can share it with her, but share it as a victory rather than something that you're going through. So again, don't fucking share your feelings and look like a fucking weak ass dude, because that's what she's going to see you as. And she will definitely not want to sleep with you after you share your feelings. That's for sure. And she will encourage you to share your feelings. I want you to know what's going on. Maybe we can connect a little bit more. And like, that's real rubbish. Don't ever do that. Like I said, when I was watching that Brokeback Mountain, the contrast in emotion of seeing the picture and thinking this is going to be an absolute great film where there's gunslinging and all that shit, compared to the actual reality of actually seeing some dudes wanting to have gay sex, that was massive contrast and different emotions. And definitely she will feel like just watching gay sex by the time you're sharing your feelings. So hopefully that's something that's going to be helpful for you guys. Like I said, I'm not telling you not to share feelings with anyone. I'm just saying do not share it with the person that you want to have sex with. You have to go and share it with somebody. Share with the guys. Preferably share with guys. Share with people that are going to be wanting to give you strategies and plans of getting out of that. Because when you share with me, I'm going to be sharing with you plans of getting out of that situation financially, whatever it is. We'll be working together to figure out what is the high priority thing that we can do in order to make things happen. So this is why it's very important for us not to focus on. Again, I've done an episode a few months ago about not operating off of the feelings that you're feeling, but you're operating on real data. You collect data, you put things down, you prioritize, you put plans, and you put things that you can execute in order to come out of the places where you are. So again, fall squarely within strategic thinking. So again, all roads lead to dominance. So thank you very much, guys. I've gone over than I wanted to go, but I was feeling a little bit triggered. So hopefully that's got that out of my system. So I'm speaking to you dudes because I needed to speak to you guys about this. Thank you very much, guys. See you guys soon. Take care.